Okay, here we are. We're driving away. It's a Wednesday morning. We've just checked the ground out and everything seems fine. We're going to do a daily routine, which is go to a local PO box, check some orders, pick up some money, and pretty much go from there. But you know what really grates on me these days is these parents, these wonderful parents that are so wussyish and so wimpyish and so, I can't even tell you what kind of parents they are, but there they are, you know, being so soft on their kids. Because they're being so soft on their kids, you know, it's very, very hard for these kids to grow up as strong human beings. And when parents are soft and not instilling any values or any hardness or harshness onto them, kids end up doing whatever they want to do, you know, like, oh, mummy, can I have that? Sure, darling. Mummy, I want that. Mummy, I want this. And parents just keep buying things for their kids without ever thinking about the true value. The true value sometimes is not actually getting the thing and buying it and having, you know, going to the bank and borrowing the money just to get it. The value is actually the persistence, the dedication, the determination, the never say die attitude, to save $1 a day, $1 a week, or $10 a week, whatever it is, over a period of time, so that when you do have the money and you do spend it, you've understood the value of earning it and spending it, not understanding the value of credit, which a lot of people do today. They just go to the bank and say, I want a brand new car like this. How much is the car? It's, you know, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100,000, whatever. What's the interest rate? Zero interest rate. They go, wow, that's fantastic. Zero interest rate. I'm getting that. How much can you afford a week, Mr. Jones? Oh, I can afford $200 a week. Terrific. You're in. Car's yours. $200 a week over 5 years with a 40% or 50% or 60% balloon. And what happens after that is they've had a car that actually they never own. They just drive it, they rent it, lease it, pretend they're getting some tax breaks, which are not great anyway. They're always in the loop because once they've got to sell the car, well, guess what happens? The value of the car might have dropped by 40%. So you spend $100,000 on a car. At the end of 4 or 5 years, say you still owe $50,000, and the value of the car is probably $40,000, so you owe $10,000. So what happens? You actually haven't got the money to pay the $10,000 out. So what do? You go back to the dealer. The dealer says, we're going to do a terrific deal for you. He puts you in the system again, sells you another $100,000 car, and your $10,000 is wiped into the figures. And guess what happens? You're back into the loop again. How much can you afford? I can afford $200 a week. Fantastic. Here's a car for you, Mr. Jones. You're in the loop again. So, you see, what we're building a nation of people that don't understand hardships, that don't understand the value of money, that don't understand savings, they don't understand that sometimes, you know, a bit of pain today and pleasure in the future. They want pleasure now and they're going to struggle in the future. Why do we think that Australian society is going to be in a lot of trouble in the next 10, 15 years? No one's saving enough. Superannuation is the only form of saving that actually are forced upon people. And the value of superannuation for some of those people are up to $200,000, maybe $300,000. Now, $300,000 might sound like a lot of money today, which, you know, if someone gives you $300,000, you go, wow, that's terrific, you know. But you might not have paid your house off, you might have not paid your car off, and you got $300,000 to live the rest of your life with on. So that is one of the reasons why most of us are in trouble. We haven't learned the value of to go without now so that we can go with in the future. Myself, I always taught my children, save from day one, put some money in the bank, get used to the habit of putting some money aside, see your bank account grow. It might not be big, but there it is. Get them into a habit. Get your children into a habit of actually saving, doing something, so that they can actually see that it's actually doing something for them. So what's happening actually is they are getting the persistence principle going. They're dedicated, they're determined, and sooner or later it'll bleed off into their adult life. What you do today is going to be exactly what's going to happen to you in your adult life. So mums and dads, stop being soft. teach your kids some values, use the word no, and I think the society will be much better off for. I'll talk to you another topic another time. Bye for now.